When people imagine American power, they think of aircraft carriers, satellites, and soldiers stationed across the globe. But behind that immense military strength stands a civilian, not a general, who answers directly to the president and ultimately to the American people. That civilian is the Secretary of Defense, the guardian of national security and the bridge between democracy and the military. In this episode, we turn to the Department of Defense, the backbone of U.S. security and global strategy. The Secretary of Defense doesn't lead from the front lines, but their decisions shape every battlefield, every alliance, and every soldier's mission. Their challenge is one of balance, to wield the world's most powerful military while remaining guided by civilian judgment and constitutional restraint. The Office of Secretary of Defense was created in 1947 under President Harry S. Truman through the National Security Act, a sweeping reform born from the lessons of World War II. Before then, the War Department and Navy Department operated separately, often competing for influence and resources. Truman's reform unified all military branches, Army, Navy, and the newly created Air Force under a single civilian leader. The first Secretary of Defense, James Forrestal, oversaw the department's founding and the establishment of America's post-war defense strategy. The creation of this position marked a turning point, ensuring that even in times of war, the U.S. military would remain firmly under civilian control. As the Cold War intensified, the Secretary of Defense became one of the most powerful voices in Washington. Robert McNamara, during the 1960s, introduced data-driven management systems that reshaped the Pentagon. Later, Caspar Weinberger and Dick Cheney guided military policy through the Reagan and first Bush administrations, strengthening America's global deterrence following the 9/11 attacks. Secretaries Donald Rumsfeld and Robert Gates managed wars in Afghanistan and Iraq while transforming the military for a new era of asymmetric threats and counterterrorism. In the 21st century, the office have evolved once again, adapting to cyber warfare, artificial intelligence, and space defense. Today, the Secretary of Defense oversees more than 2.8 million active and reserve personnel with an annual budget exceeding $800 billion. Their responsibilities include developing and implementing national defense strategy, advising the President on global security threats, overseeing the Joint Chiefs of Staff and all combatant commands, managing research intelligence and defense innovation, ensuring accountability, readiness, and ethical military conduct. The Secretary must constantly balance readiness with restraint, strength with diplomacy, to protect not only American lives, but also American principles. The Secretary of Defense sits at the heart of America's security, where policy meets power. Every decision they make carries global consequences, often measured not in headlines but in lives. Their duty isn't just to win wars but to prevent them. They must manage alliances, anticipate threats, and uphold the principles that military power exists to protect freedom, not to define it. In this office, strength without wisdom can be dangerous, and wisdom without resolve can be costly. The Office of Secretary of Defense has evolved alongside America's place in the world, from industrial wars to digital battlefields. It's a position that demands not only strategy but character. Because defending a democracy means more than commanding armies, it means protecting the ideals that built them. This is Vex Knows, and this is the Power Behind the President series. Join me next time as we turn from the battlefield to the balance sheet and explore the Secretary of Treasury, the keeper of the nation's purse.